This video describes a technique that you might want to use in a grid component where you allow users to logically delete records without actually physically deleting the record. So in other words, you let users mark a record as deleted, but you don't actually physically delete the record from the underlying table. So in order to implement this technique, you need to add a new field to your table called isDeleted, for example. It could be a binary field or a logical field, or a bit field. And you want to display the field on the grid as a checkbox control. So you can see here's our grid, and we have a very simple grid with first name, last name, and then we have this logical field called isDeleted. And what we've done in the grid is, even though the grid is updatable, we've turned off the ability to actually delete records by going to update settings and unchecking delete. So deletes are not allowed from this component. So now when we go back to run the component, you can see now if we click the delete button, what's going to happen is the isDeleted flag is going to be set to true, and then if we click it a second time, then it's going to be toggled back to its undeleted state over there. So let's now go and look at the JavaScript behind the button that toggles this isDeleted flag. So if we go back to design mode and then go to fields and then look at the button over here, which is the delete undelete button, we can see that the JavaScript for this button is simply a JavaScript function called toggle delete, and we pass into toggle delete the row number of the current row. So we just got that from grid.row number over there. So we're calling a JavaScript function and passing in the row number of the current row. So let's go now take a look at this toggle delete function. So go now to our JavaScript function declarations, and we can see that we have a very simple function here called toggle delete, and we're passing in row number, and then what we do is we get a JavaScript variable called isDel, where we read the value of the isDeleted field from the row number that was passed in. So isDel is going to either be true or false, and then if isDel is true, then we're going to set it to false, and then vice versa. So this is the JavaScript that sets the value to the opposite of that field's current state. So let's go back now and take a look at it, and then we can go there, for example, and say delete, and then submit, and now we've basically marked that record as delete, but we haven't physically deleted the record from the table. Now when you're viewing the records, you might want to hide the records that were marked as deleted. So let's go back now to design mode and turn on the search part. So you can see here that I've actually previously created a search part, and in the search part I've got this field called isDeleted, which I've set to be a checkbox. But the interesting thing about it is that I've set the search style to be -1. So -1, if you read the little help over here, indicates that we're going to search for all records that are the opposite of what I've checked. So if I if I check this field and then do a search, then I'm actually going to be looking for all of the fields that are not currently deleted. So then you can see that I've changed my label here from just the default isDeleted to actually hide deleted. So let's go now over to working preview, and you can see now that we have a grid. One record has been marked as deleted and one record is not marked as deleted. So if I go now and say hide the deleted records and then do a search, you can see that we now basically hide that one record. If I uncheck that, so now we're not hiding any records, then I'm going to go and see both the deleted and undeleted records. So this technique is a useful technique if you want to allow users to delete records but not actually physically delete them, just simply mark them as deleted. Thanks very much for watching.